Good morning, you amazing AP US history kiddos. It's me, Miss Terrell, with your daily dose of US history. Today, we're going to continue on our journey through the civil rights era, and we are going to be looking at the Montgomery bus boycott. We talked a little bit about it yesterday in class, so this is going to go into a little more detail, and then tomorrow we're going to have a more in-depth discussion about the ramifications of the bus boycott and what it meant for the civil rights movement as a whole. So the Montgomery bus boycott was many things, but most importantly, it was an act that proved to the world that the Black people living in Montgomery, Alabama were willing to wait and fight in their own way for what they wanted. The bus boycott started when Rosa Parks refused to give up her seat to a white person on the bus. Rosa Parks was a seamstress and a secretary of the Montgomery branch of the NAACP for 12 years. In refusing to give up her seat, she was actually sent to jail. With Miss Parks in jail, this was a moment when the people and the NAACP decided that they needed to make a statement. No more segregation on the buses. As it was, more African Americans in Montgomery, Alabama used the bus than the white population. This is because many African Americans could not afford to have two cars, so maybe one member of the family would go one way to work in the morning in their vehicle, and the other person would walk to work or use public transportation. As a group, they decided that they would boycott the buses, the busing system. The boycott called for African Americans to refuse to use the entire bus system until the bus company agreed to change their segregation policy. At this time, super important, this is when Martin Luther King Jr. is approached by the NAACP and other African American leaders in the community of Montgomery and asked to join the civil rights movement. Over the next year, 5,000 Blacks in Montgomery walked, rode bicycles, or joined carpools to avoid the city buses. Even though they were losing money, the bus company refused to change their policies. Finally, in 1956, the Supreme Court ruled that the bus segregation, like school segregation, was unconstitutional. So this is just a very brief overview of what the Montgomery bus boycott looks like. Tomorrow we're going to go more into depth. We're going to watch a documentary, and I have some primary documents for you. When you're done watching this, please make sure to answer the questions provided on the blog, and we'll see you tomorrow in class. Have a great day. Bye.